the situation remains tense at Kanto Sabal in Imphal West after a Meitei man went missing. The missing person, identified as 56-year-old Laishram Kamalbabu, hailing from Goshaipur, Assam, had been stationed in Imphal for work under the military engineer services at the 57 Mountain Division in Leimakhong. Now, according to his family members, a review of the CCTV footage under supervision of the army showed Kamalbabu entering the army camp but could not be traced leaving the vicinity. While the army has assured that a search operation is underway to locate the missing person, the family members and locals have threatened to intensify their stir if he is not located soon. My colleague Lucky Boy Singh joins us live from Imphal at this point in time for all the latest. Lucky, so another matter of concern that has come to fore. A man by the name of Kamalbabu has gone missing. So CCTV footage reveals him going inside the army camp but not seeing him anywhere coming outside. What further details do you have for us, Lucky, at this point in time?
Yes, Ronak. Since yesterday, Laishram Kamalbabu went missing from the army camp of 57 Mountain Division, and yes, people have been shouting towards the Indian Army to rescue, to hand over the missing person safely as soon as possible. But yes, Indian Army since morning have been conducting such operation at various areas by deploying 2,000 personnel, but still the missing personnel is untraceable. And yes, the family members of the missing person have also cross-checked the CCTV footage of Indian Army camp, and they show that the missing person went inside the army camp but did not come out. So people are raising questions towards the army that is the civilians safe inside the Indian Army camp, as person have been missing, and some rumors have been mentioned that he has been abducted by some miscreants, but still it is unconfirmed for all. But yes, civilians who worked for Indian Army under military engineer services at the Indian Army camp, inside the Indian Army camp, went missing, and after 24 hours, security forces is still untraceable. It's not able to trace the missing person. So tension has been rising, and people have also threatened that until and unless the missing person were handed over to the families safely, then the road which reached to the 57 Mountain Division of Indian Army at Leimakhong will be blocked.
All right. So, Lucky, on that note, how many army personnel and security forces are engaged in the search operations, and are they in touch with the authorities in Kangpokpi as well?
Yes, Ronak, the six-member individual went inside to meet the general officer in command of 57 Mountain Division. There is Major General S.S. Kartikia, and they have also met with other subordinate officers of Indian Army at the camp. And the general officer in command have also mentioned that 2,000 army personnel have been deployed in and around Leimakhong, and such operations have been conducted at various parts. And still such operation is on. Even helicopters were used frequently in and around the Leimakhong and various other routes which may lead to Kangpokpi. But still, army personnel could not rest despite the deployment of 2,000 security forces for the search operation. But still, family members have met, and yes, Indian Army personnel have been in contact with the Kangpokpi District Police. SP of Kangpokpi have also reached the place, and such operation is also being joined by the Kangpokpi District Police. And still now, in some parts, interrogation were also conducted by SP Kangpokpi with the workers with whom the missing person have been working. And still, interrogation and such operation is on, but the missing person still remains untraceable, even inside the Indian Army camp and even outside.
Right. So, Lucky, given what you have said, there are still a lot of unanswered questions. So, given that, the big question that arises first in mind is the camp not totally fenced?
Ronak, yes, the camp is totally fenced. It is not a battalion camp. It is a division which was headed by an inspector general. So right now the present army camp is fully fenced, but still the army personnel as well as the family members are confused. Where did the person went? Who took him out, or where did the person went? It's still questionable to all. It's questionable to Indian Army personnel who were guarding the camp, and still CCTV footage have been tracing, but still yes, the person went inside the camp, but he didn't came out. This is the present report or that the Indian Army or the police have, but still how the person went out or how the person went missing is still unknown to everyone. So it is a very it is a question mark to the Indian Army, and people have been blaming to the Indian Army that it is inside the person have been missing since inside the army camp. The last location were traced inside the Indian Army camp. So they are blaming Indian Army for the missing, and they are also shouting to safely rescue or hand it over the missing person to the family until and unless they will be blocking and most of the agitation will be organized. This is the word that the family members and the civilians of Kanto Sabal spoke to the general officer in command of 57 Mountain Division.
All right, Lucky Boy Singh, thank you very much for all those details.